Welcome back to Australian Immigration News. Today, we've got a doozy of a headline for you. Australia wants more babies than migrants. What in the Great Barrier Reef is going on? So let's get started. The policy shift. So what exactly is this policy about? Well, the Australian government is proposing a major overhaul of its immigration system, putting the focus on boosting the country's birth rate rather than relying on overseas migration to fill labor gaps. They're calling it the Baby's Boom Budget, and it's got some pretty juicy details. To understand this, we need to look at the bigger picture. Australia's population is aging, and the workforce is shrinking. Traditionally, we filled these gaps with skilled migrants, but the government is now arguing that relying on babies born in Australia can offer long-term stability and cultural cohesion. Incentives and concerns. All right, so how will the government encourage Aussies to make more babies? Think tax breaks for childcare, subsidized IVF, longer parental leave, the whole shebang. But not everyone's on board. Critics argue this policy is short-sighted. It ignores the immediate needs of businesses struggling with labor shortages. Plus, focusing on birth rates raises concerns about social equity and access to these incentives. Implications for migrants. So what does this mean for those hoping to migrate to Australia? Well, it might get tougher. The government has announced plans to reduce the overall migrant intake and tighten visa requirements, particularly for low-skilled workers. This doesn't necessarily mean the doors are shut, but the focus will be on attracting skilled professionals in critical areas like healthcare and technology. So, if you're a doctor, engineer, or data whiz, there might still be a pathway to Oz. The road ahead. This is just the beginning of a complex conversation about Australia's future population. Will the Baby's Boom Budget deliver? Will it impact the diversity and dynamism of Australian society? We'll be keeping a close eye on how this policy unfolds and what it means for all of us. We want to hear from you. What do you think about this shift in focus? Will it work? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. Remember, at Australian Immigration News, we're all about keeping you informed and empowered on your immigration journey. So stay tuned, stay curious,